Welcome to Muscle Building Motivation 1. This is where real strength begins. Not with shortcuts, not with excuses, not with instant results. It begins with a decision. The decision to show up. The decision to commit. The decision to honor your body and your potential. A strong chest. A solid frame. A naturally built, balanced physique. These aren't the rewards, they're the evidence. The reward is something deeper. It's discipline, it's consistency, it's the confidence that comes from knowing you've done the work every single day. Muscle building is not about vanity, it's about patience, it's about repetition, it's about enduring discomfort to create strength. Every rep teaches focus, every set teaches resilience. Every drop of sweat teaches perseverance. The gym becomes more than a place. It becomes a mindset, a reminder that challenges are temporary and progress is permanent. Strength isn't loud. It doesn't demand attention. It simply exists. Confidence doesn't shout. It carries itself quietly, firmly, without ego. You stop seeking motivation. You build routine. Routine creates power. Power creates respect. You carry discipline into every aspect of life. Your focus sharpens, your patience deepens. Your decisions become intentional. The chest you build, the posture you carry, the strength you develop, they're reflections of your dedication, not your vanity. So train with purpose, lift with control, grow with patience. This is Muscle Building Motivation 1, where effort becomes habit. Discipline becomes identity, and strength becomes permanent. And as you continue, you realize the real power isn't just in the muscles. It's in the discipline that built them, the patience that shaped them, the persistence that refused to quit. Every drop of sweat, every aching muscle, every early morning and late night, they are more than effort. They are proof. Proof that you can overcome resistance. Proof that you can endure discomfort. Proof that you can become better than yesterday. The gym teaches control. It teaches focus. It teaches that consistent effort beats random bursts of energy. You learn to respect the process, to honor your limits, and then to exceed them. Strength becomes quiet. Confidence becomes calm. Growth becomes natural. You no longer need to prove anything to anyone. You don't chase validation. You chase standards. The standards you set. Standards you respect. Standards that shape your identity. Your presence begins to reflect it. Your posture, your calm breathing, your steady gaze, they all speak without words. You've learned that effort compounds. Patience multiplies progress. Consistency becomes unstoppable. And that mindset carries beyond the gym, into your work, into your decisions, into every challenge life throws your way, because muscle is temporary. But discipline lasts, patience endures, resilience carries you through. So you keep building quietly, intentionally, without noise. This is Muscle Building Motivation 1, where effort becomes lifestyle, discipline becomes identity, and strength becomes permanent. And as you stay consistent, you begin to understand a truth few ever realize. Strength is not just what you build in the gym. It's what you build in your mind. It's what you build in your character. It's the discipline to show up even when your body and mind beg you to stop. The chest you sculpt, the shoulders you strengthen, the arms you refine. They are proof of more than physical effort. They are proof of patience, of resilience, of commitment. You no longer wait for motivation. You rely on routine. You rely on standards. You rely on discipline. And that reliance becomes freedom. Freedom to face challenges calmly. Freedom to stay grounded under pressure. Freedom to know you can handle whatever comes your way. You realize growth is never linear. Some days are slower. Some weeks are harder. And that's okay, because every choice to show up counts. Every rep, every set, every moment of focus, they all compound into results. You begin to carry this strength into life, into your work, into your decisions, into your friends. You don't need to demand respect. You've earned it quietly, steadily, consistently. This is the real reward of muscle building, not size, not appearance, not recognition, but confidence, control, consistency, resilience. So you keep going day by day, set by set, rep by rep, because you know the effort done consistently becomes power. Patience done repeatedly becomes mastery. Discipline done relentlessly becomes identity. This is muscle building motivation 1, where strength is earned, discipline becomes instinct, and growth is unstoppable. And as you continue this journey, you begin to notice changes beyond the mirror. It's not just the chest, the arms, or the shoulders. It's the way you carry yourself, the way you breathe under pressure, the calm that settles in your mind. You've learned to face discomfort without fear, to push through fatigue without complaint, to embrace the challenge without hesitation. Every session in the gym is now a reflection of life itself. Weights teach patience, reps teach persistence, sets teach endurance, and discipline teaches control. You no longer fear failure. You don't measure yourself against others. You measure yourself by your effort, by your commitment, by your refusal to quit. And that mindset changes everything. You carry it into work, into relationships, into every decision you make. Strength becomes more than physical. It becomes a way of being, a calm, unwavering presence that people notice without you saying a word. You've learned that real power is controlled, real growth is steady, real confidence is silent. So you keep showing up, not for attention, not for approval, not for instant results. You keep going because this is who you've become. A man who honors his own standards, a man who respects the process, a man who builds patiently, consistently, relentlessly. This is muscle build motivation 1, where discipline is identity, effort is habit, and strength becomes a foundation that lasts a lifetime. And as you progress, you realize something important. Muscle building is never just about the body. It's about training the mind. It's about forging patience. It's about proving to yourself that you can endure. Every set teaches control. Every rep teaches focus. Every drop of sweat teaches persistence. You've learned that growth isn't always visible. Sometimes it happens quietly, behind the scenes, in moments where no one is watching. And those moments define you. The chest you build, the shoulders you strengthen, the arms you sculpt, they are the result of countless decisions to keep showing up. You stop chasing quick results. You stop comparing yourself to others. You understand that real strength is consistent, patient, and controlled. Your presence begins to reflect it. Calm, grounded, steady. You move through life differently. Pressure doesn't break you. Obstacles don't stop you. Challenges become opportunities to prove yourself to the only person that matters, yourself. Every workout reinforces more than muscle. It reinforces discipline. It reinforces resilience. It reinforces confidence, and that confidence becomes unstoppable. You continue forward, not seeking applause, not chasing recognition, but building yourself one choice at a time. This is muscle building motivation 1, where patience compounds, discipline becomes instinct, and growth becomes permanent. And as you continue, you realize the transformation goes far beyond the mirror. It's not just about chest size, shoulders, or arms. It's about presence. It's about calm confidence. It's about knowing you can handle whatever comes your way. You begin to see that the gym is more than a place to lift. It's a place to train your mind, a place to test your patience, a place to prove to yourself that consistency beats short-lived effort. Each rep becomes intentional. Each set becomes a lesson. Each drop of sweat becomes evidence that you are building more than muscle. You stop fearing discomfort. You stop avoiding resistance. You stop waiting for motivation. You show up every day. Because effort, repeated, becomes habit. Habit becomes identity. And identity shapes destiny. You begin to carry this strength into life, into work, into relationships, into every challenge you face. Your presence becomes calm. Your focus becomes sharp. Your discipline becomes unshakable, and you realize real strength is quiet. Real confidence is controlled. Real growth is patient. You don't need to announce it. You don't need attention. You just live it. This is Muscle Building Motivation 1, where effort compounds, discipline becomes instinct, and strength becomes timeless.